guys, it's Tam. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a flip through in my hobonichi for the month of October. It is now the latter part of November, the week before Thanksgiving, and so I know I haven't done any flip throughs for 2021 yet, but I promise that I'm going to get around to it. But I figured a good place to start would be the month that preceded the one that we're in. So I am going to, this is just the first half of 2021, and look at how chunky it got, and I just see a huge difference in what it's looking like so far for the second half. And so I'm journaling the same way. I just don't know why this one is so humongous and this one is so far just half the size as this one. And so we have a month and some change left in the year, and so I'm thinking maybe by then, I haven't done the front pages of the second half yet. So, you know, in the front where I would normally be doing a daily, I haven't done any of that in the second half. So maybe that made, you know, some of the difference that I'm seeing. But for the most part, all of this chunkiness is in the back, right? And so, I don't know. It just seems like this one is so much bigger than this one. But we're going to flip through the month of October today. And if you have any questions, just leave them down below. I am looking for suggestions on... what I can do with the daily pages. For the first half of 2021, I was scripture writing, so I filled up my dailies with whatever the scripture for the day was. And because I am so far into the second half of 2021, I didn't want to go back and try to fill July through November, because I think that would be way more overwhelming than just, you know, figuring out something different to do. So I don't draw or any of that. So I was trying to come up with what to do with these pages in the front. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them down below, and I will take them into consideration. Just keep in mind that I don't draw, so I know some people do drawings on these daily pages, and I know some people, you know, do pen testing. I don't have to do any pen testing because I already know what works in the hobonichi. Like when I was doing the first half, I created a pen test page back here in the back, and so I kind of figured out what pens I like to use on this Tomoe River paper, and how long did the pen take to dry, and all of that kind of stuff. So I pretty much stick with the same writing utensils, and so I was just trying to figure out what else could I do with the pages in the beginning. I certainly don't want to leave them blank, so I've been thinking about whether or not I could do something with them for the month of December. I know people do Advent journaling, December daily journaling, and things like that, and I do have enough pages. I counted. I would have more than enough pages to journal for 31 days in December, and I would have some left. And so I was just trying to figure out if I wanted to do that in my hobonichi, or if I just wanted to do something different and just use a totally separate notebook for my December daily. So anyway, for the month of October, I hope you guys are doing well. I know it's been a minute since I have uploaded a video to this channel. Just had a lot going on. I've been dealing with the process of, you know, my grandmother passing away back in September, and then I had some health issues to come up, and I had to get a surgery done, and then I just recently went to my post-op, and she wants me to come back the first of the year so they can do a second biopsy just to make sure everything is progressing in the right direction. And so I've just been doing some mental health, I've been doing things here in my crafting area. I've just not been recording. So I've been keeping busy. I created, and this is totally off topic, so you can fast forward to the flip through if that's what you're here for. But since I'm here, I just wanted to bring you guys up to date on what's been going on. I have been doing some reorganization for my sticker storage. So all of my stickers are pretty much kept inside of some cubes. I have these dressers just to my right, and the dresser is like one of those cube dressers, and I have those big, what do you call them, fabric, like square containers that you pull in and out to store stuff in. And so I had a sticker system that was holding 3 cubes of stickers. So what I did was I came up with something that was a little bit more organized, and when I tell you it was totally overwhelming, it took me like 4 days to come up with putting all those stickers in one place. And so this is one of the sticker books that I created with my stickers, and for this one in particular, this is one of the only 2 that I created like this with laminated cardstock. So I just took some cardstock, put it in a laminating sheet, ran it through my laminating machine, and then I just stuck my stickers down. The issue that I found with these is, like, this is a traveler's notebook, and the inserts are just made out of some decorative paper, and on the inside it has parchment paper. So, but the thing, this was working great, and I was sticking all these stickers down onto this parchment paper, and then some of my stickers just would not stick to this parchment paper. And so I just became so frustrated because they started falling off of the parchment paper, and I was like, this isn't working. What other alternatives do I have? And so what I decided to do was just laminate some cardstock, and the stickers that would not stick to this parchment paper, I just stuck it onto these laminated cardstock pieces. And so, but that created a second dilemma where I had to use heat to get some of these off of this laminating paper. And so I figured that was a small price to pay, just in exchange for the stickers not falling off the sticker paper, or off the pages. And so I created a total of, and see, like this, like, you got some of them that won't even stick to this laminating paper. And so as I journal, I'm really trying to get rid of these that will not stick down. And I believe I just lost the whole sticker. Where did it go? I was reaching for my little X-Acto knife, and I caught my finger on. But what was I saying? I'm trying to use these stickers that will not stick down, like they won't stick to the parchment paper, and I have some that won't even stick to this laminating paper. And so that's like a whole other dilemma that I am trying to overcome. And so I'm just trying to use up these that won't stay stuck down. It could be because I've had them so long, and it could be because they're just not meant to stick to anything other than what the manufacturer or the company or whoever created them to stick to. So in total, I ended up doing let's see, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sticker books. And so now all of my sticker books are either in, you know, one of these, a little small A5 binder, or, you know, an A5 traveler's notebook insert with parchment paper. So it's been working out so good, you know, so far. It has definitely made my stickers more accessible to me, where I don't have to dig in a cube, you know, in one of those little cubes, and I can, you know, just reach for a binder or a folder or a notebook or whatever, and then I just flip through it. It's good to look at them because, you know, as a sticker lover, we just like looking at stickers, but it also makes it easier for me to just kind of find things easier. Now, I don't have these organized, like, you know, the only stickers in here are, you know, Maggie Holmes, and the only stickers in here are, you know, recollections. Like, I literally just stuck stickers down wherever they would fit. And so in these traveler's notebook parchment paper inserts, but in the A5 binders that I have, I did label those based on what kind of stickers I was putting in those. And I'll just grab one so you can see what it looks like. So this one says Floral, Plants, and Nature 3. So this is the third binder. I have two other binders that are holding the same exact kind of stickers, and so I just put a little rubber band to keep the binder closed. And once I go in here, these I kept the original packaging that came with them when I purchased them, and I just cut the top of them off, and I did a 3-hole punch on the side, and I just have them in here like this. And so my sticker storage has become so much easier and accessible, and I am loving it so far. Like I said, it's just that I have to be careful with these laminating pages off to my right here in that binder. I got to be careful not to rip my stickers when I take them off of that laminating paper, because some of those stickers are so tight on the laminating paper, it starts to rip the sticker. So anyway, the first 12 minutes of this video was about sticker storage. So let's get into the flip through, and that was just to let you guys know what I've been doing. I did that for a few days, and the rest is just me getting caught up on my daily and recovering post-surgery, dealing with some mental health issues, you know, concerning the grieving process of my grandmother, and the rest is just spending time with family, working, and all that other stuff, just regular stuff that people do who aren't millionaires. So I've just been working and, you know, taking care of myself as best as I can, and making sure to do what I can, you know, for the family and for the husband, and that's pretty much it. So we're going to flip through the month of October. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys have been doing. What have you been up to over the last, 5 or 6 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, or however long it's been since I uploaded a video. So leave a comment down below. In the description box is all of my information, so please feel free to check that out. And just give the video a thumbs up and share it with someone who may be interested in what I do here. So for the month of October, so the very first blank page in the hobonichi, I use that blank page for every month for my bills. So I just have a list of all the bills that we have over the month and when they're paid and how much they are. And so because October was the month I got my surgery, there were a couple of bills, you know, that aren't usually paid. So I ran out of space, and I just, you know, squeezed it onto a little sticky note, and just documented that here as well. So October is a pretty busy month for me. It's my birthday, my mom's birthday, one of my boys' birthday, my husband's birthday, my anniversary. So we just have a lot going on for the month of October, and so it's always more cake than I can handle for the month of October, and it's just always, you know, just a lot going on. So I started decorating that blank page with my regular bill spreadsheet, and then I put, you know, some little festive stickers all around it just to document that October is also my birthday month. So October 1st, which was a Friday, I just did something pretty simple here. I just did some stickers, and these stickers I usually get off of Amazon. They have, you know, all different kinds of stickers on Amazon. It just depends on what you're looking for. And so I put a scripture sticker there, and I put a little flip out or tip in, whatever you want to call it, and I wrote some extra journaling on the back of that. So Saturday, October 2nd, I highlighted that I did some art journaling. And so for my art journaling, I don't believe I've uploaded a video onto the channel yet of me art journaling, but I will give you guys a glimpse of what my art journal looks like. So it's a pretty big book. And I got this from the Dollar Tree. Have I done an art journaling video on my channel? I don't know if I have or not, but basically I just, you know, whatever I feel like doing in terms of putting down paint and magazine images and titles and all that kind of stuff, that's what I do. And so that's what I've been doing. As far as, you know, a creative outlet outside of just regular journaling. And so that is that. So hopefully I'll be able to upload more of those videos on this channel as well. So I highlighted that I art journaled on October 2nd. October 3rd, I did like a little vintage page. And on this day, specifically, my husband had another driver to pull a gun out on him and one of our kids. And so I wrote about that here on that day. It just appeared to be an overly aggressive driver. And for whatever reason, he thought it was a good idea to step out of the car and brandish a weapon. And so, you know, I just praise God that nobody got hurt, and my husband did call the cops, and they, you know, came to look to see if they saw the vehicle or whatever. But it's just unfortunate that that's the world we live in. You know, you just have to be careful all the time. So, and so that was the 3rd, October 4th. This day was the day the doctor called me with my results and said that they found some issues during an appointment that I had. And so it was this day that she told me that I would need to have surgery. So this is October 5th. I was just worrying, and I didn't want to, and so I was just nervous about her telling me what she saw and the fact that I was going to have surgery. And so I was just writing out those thoughts and feelings and encouraging myself, you know, on today, number 6 in October, and just, you know, really leaning into my faith and just, you know, trusting that, you know, God was going to take care of me no matter what. And he did. And he did. So we don't know in the beginning when something happens or bad news is given what it's going to look like, you know, 20 days in the future. But he does. We just have to trust him and just, you know, try not to worry. I know that's easier said than done, but that was just, you know, me encouraging myself. October 7th, I just kind of decorated this entire page with cats and birds. And so I had this sticker that I got off of Amazon, and I just wrote around it to fit in with it. It said, every day won't be perfect, but God's got me. And so I just put down these cat stickers. And this is a little journaling card, but on it, the cage, and I just stuck a bird on it. So I don't know if you can see, but it looks like the bird is inside the cage, but that's like a totally separate sticker. October 8th, that's my husband's birthday, and so we had cake and we celebrated, and we ate food that he liked, and it was just, a busy day. So that was also the day, the last school day before one of my kids' birthday. Levi, who is the youngest, he turned 5 years old, and so the Friday before his birthday, I took cupcakes over to the school and let him celebrate his birthday with some of his friends from school. So this is Saturday, October 9th, and apparently I was watching true crime. That's one of my very favorite things to watch, true crime, but I will watch some make-believe crime. Like Law and Order, Criminal Minds, NCIS. I watch stuff like that too, but I like to watch true crime, like Forensic Files and 48 Hours and Dateline, stuff like that. So true crime is one of my favorite things to watch. So I just took some decorative paper and I just made it into like a little booklet, and it's thin, so there's not a whole lot of book going on there, but I just wrote my journaling on that, and I just wrote the date and some stickers and stuff around it. So, and these stickers I just printed off of a lot of these girls of color stickers. I just printed them off of Pinterest because it's hard to find girl stickers. Like the sticker that you saw in the front here, I got that sticker off of Amazon, and so to me she's a little bit over sexualized, if that makes sense. Like you can see her underwear peeking out of her pants, and she has on this little crop top, and I know people dress like this, but I know that we dress regular too, and so it's just hard to find people of color stickers where they're just doing regular stuff and they're not being overly sexualized or made to look, abnormal. Does that make sense? So anyway, like these girls, girls that are reading, girls that are walking, girls that are laughing, girls that are listening to music, things like that. So I just went on to Pinterest and I just created a folder of just journaling images to use, in my journal, of just girls of color, black and brown girls that are just doing regular stuff. I can purchase stickers like that for other ethnicities from just Michael's or Hobby Lobby and things like that. But when it comes to finding girls of color, it's just hard to do that. So I have to go on a search. Now on this day, Sunday, 10/10, that is Levi's birthday. He turned 5 years old. Praise the Lord. And so I just took this little magazine image of all these people gathered around, and I just did a speech bubble that says, "Keep calm, it's Levi's birthday." And so he had already celebrated here on the 8th at school, and so we just got him a cake, and he already gotten his gift before this day, so we took him by Five Below and let him pick out a little gift, and we ate pizza, which is what he wanted, and just let him enjoy his birthday. So 10/11, that's my mom's birthday. On this year, 2021, she would have been 64 years old. And so just talking about how much I miss her and how much, I was thinking about her on this day, and I just did a journaling page just, to express my thoughts and feelings and stuff, on that day. Tuesday, October 12th, just talking about one of my kids who was admitted to the hospital and just praying for him and hoping that, things get better with him. October 13th, which was a Wednesday. Doesn't look like much was going on that day. I went to visit my kid at the hospital, or just to drop him off some stuff, and because they don't let you visit people in the hospital no more. COVID has changed the way, like even for my surgery, they wouldn't let my husband even come inside the hospital. He had to sit outside in the car because I needed somebody to drive me home, right? And so he had to be there because they can't tell you exactly how long the surgery is going to take. But to me, it's just unfortunate how COVID has just forced those of us who have medical issues to go through things alone. Like we used to be able to sit with our family and our friends, our loved ones, and whoever in the hospital and visit them, bring flowers, encouraging words, or just hopefully a smile to their face or whatever. But now we don't have the luxury of doing that. You know, they don't let people come into the hospital anymore with you. So that's just sad to me. Thursday, October 14th, we did some family therapy, and I just wrote about it here. And so I just used a lot of hearts, and this image came out of a magazine. It's like some big old lips, some big red lips, but it's like a pillow or a sofa, a chair kind of thing. So that was cute. Friday, 10/15, and so not much going on this day. Looks like I did my mani-pedi on that day, and it was just pretty low-key, not a whole lot going on. Saturday, October 16th, my husband and I go to Starbucks every Saturday morning, so we did that. Sunday, 10/17, I went to go get my hair done. And so that's always a treat because my hair is usually only done 3 or 4 times a year. And so I was really excited that had came up before my birthday so I could have, my little fresh dew, D-O, on my birthday. I had an Etsy order to come in, so I prepped that on this day, Monday, 10/18, and then on Tuesday, 10/19, I mailed it, and I also was working remote that day. I love this big butterfly and this floral image. I believe I got that from one of those botanical books that I ordered from Amazon. This is a magazine image, and this is Wednesday, 10/20, the day before my birthday. Just writing about picking up my son from the hospital, and my sister came into town to celebrate my birthday with me, and so this is October 21st, which is my birthday. So I just wrote about all the things that people called and said and sent, and how people just loved on me on that day, and just how grateful I was to have, such a beautiful family and great friends to just remember my birthday and to just, tangibly show me how much they loved and cared for me. So October 22nd, this was just me talking about some things at work, and just how I just needed to regroup, step back, regroup, and do a little bit more training on some things at work. For those who don't know, I am in the field of law. I'm a paralegal. I've been doing that now for 20 plus years, and I decided to move to another area of law, and it's just been a learning curve. Doing something different, than I've been doing for all these years. And so just trying to get my bearings and regroup, do a little bit more training to try to really get some understanding about my duties and things like that. October 23rd, this is my husband and I, and this is us on our 6-year anniversary. I created like a little Velcro tip here, and so I put our picture on the front a little poem on the back side, and then I have like this little Velcro dots to hold it together. But, you know, just decorated the outside of the picture, you know, with the two of us. And so I love that picture of us together. And so I just did my regular journaling here. And this is like a little flip up here. And so just some things we did on that day. Just spent some time together, of course, and watched TV. And we got, you know, a good meal. And just, you know, tried to love on each other and just celebrate another year of us being together. Sunday, 10/24, we went to go get coffee from Starbucks on that day. Monday, 10/25, I went to my pre-op appointment a couple of days before my surgery. I had to get a COVID test so that they can make sure I wasn't infected with the virus, and just to tell me what was going to be going on during the surgery and stuff like that. So this is Tuesday, 10/26, and I just wrote about just praying about the surgery and trying not to get myself upset. You know, my husband was really trying to keep me, you know, calm, very encouraged that things was going to be okay and to not worry. And so this was surgery day, Wednesday, October 27th. And so everything went well. I was under anesthesia. That's one of those words. I'm sorry. I was under anesthesia the whole time, and so it literally seemed like minutes to me. But once I came to, the doctor came, told me everything went well, and to do my post-op, you know, in a few weeks, which actually just happened this past week. And so she wants me to come back again the first of the year just to make sure everything is going the way that it should go and that I don't have issues still. So Thursday, October 28th, I was on complete bed rest this day. I was not allowed to get up and move around and stuff like that. So my husband and I just, you know, watched YouTube and watched TV and talked, and I slept and was just trying to rest so that I wouldn't complicate anything from the surgery. This is Friday, October 29th, and so this day, late in the afternoon, I got up and started moving around a little bit, came down here to my little craft room late that afternoon, and I started watching a series on TV called Chosen. So good. Love that. Cannot wait for additional seasons to come out. And so here we are on Saturday, October 30th. My husband went to Lowe's and we got Starbucks like we always do on Saturday, and I just worked in my hobonichi. And this is Sunday, October 31st. I just did some journaling, and we got Mexican food that afternoon, and I got the chimichanga for my meal of choice that day. And I was just still praying about post-surgery and just, you know, wanting everything to be back to normal. And that is my October. That is my October 1st to the 31st of 2021. So I appreciate you guys so much. I love this flip through. Hopefully I can definitely get around to doing more of these in the future. Again, if you're not a sub, please go ahead and do that. Hit the notification bell so you can know when I upload new videos. And I have a second channel. It's down below in the description of this video. It's a Bible journaling channel where I journal in my Bible and talk about my faith. So if you're interested in that, please see that link down below in the description of this video. Instagram, Etsy shop, email address, P.O. box, all that stuff is down there. I have so much mail to open. Thank you guys so much for sending me mail. I know I am so behind on doing that, but I do plan to open everything. The only hesitation I have with the mail is I want you guys to see me open it, and so that's why there is a delay between the time I receive it and the time I actually open it, because I could open it the same day I get it, but it's just not the same without you guys sharing in the fact that you sent me something so awesome and allowing me an opportunity to thank you, you know, on camera. So that's what I try to do, and that's why there's just, you know, a delay in all of that happening. But I appreciate you guys and all the love that you're sending me through the mail. I really do. As always, guys, it is a pleasure. Thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube family, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye!